Hi, good morning everybody. It's Julie from Valley Soul in Huntsville, Alabama, and it's starting to feel like fall. I think we have our hay and our mums, so we are ready for fall. We'll see if the weather kind of comes around for fall. Yesterday we were looking up how long eggs and milk can sit in your car while you run errands, because we were out like doing a marathon of errands, and it was like up to 2 hours, which I felt like way too long, but up to 2 hours unless it's over 90 degrees. And it was like, it's almost October, it's not almost 90 degrees. Looked in our car, it was like 89. So it's like, okay, I guess it's still hot even though it's fall. So y'all have been coming in also trying to trigger the weather to change into cooler temperatures. So you've been coming in asking for boots over and over. So we've heard all day long, do y'all have boots in yet? And the answer is yes, we do have boots in. We have our styles, our collections change month to month. So the ones that we have in now, we won't have in a month. And then what we have in a month, we won't have in the next month. So there's never a point in time where it's like, okay, we have everything we're gonna have and this is it, so shop it, which sometimes I think you guys want that, where it's like this is all of it, so now you can pick your styles. The point of it is that we have a bunch of limited edition collections. So if you find something you love, grab it while you're here. Warning, you will find something that you love. We have such pretty things in the store right now. So grab it while it's here, because it probably won't be here in a few weeks. Or if we sell out of your size, a lot of them are like 4 to 6 weeks to have another pair made for you, if it can even be made. So that's the other catch. So that puts them here like into Thanksgiving season. So we can still place those special orders and those special makeups, but you definitely will want to do the sooner the better. So today's live, we're going to be on a little bit of a time crunch because we're getting started a little bit late, but so we're going to move up kind of quickly through them. This week is boots, like boots. So cute, it's scary. So we're starting to get into the Halloween spirit. I painted my nails orange. My daughter's response was, oh, when you said orange, I thought it was going to be ugly orange, but that one's actually okay. And I was like, thank you so much. It's a good thing my self-esteem is high for having a teenage daughter. If you ever, if you have a teenage daughter and you ever need a self-esteem boost, come in and we will be your hype girls, because that's not what they're there for. Wonderful in so many ways. Going to be a fantastic adult, but it is going to test my self-esteem over the next several years, I've learned. So, okay, here is, we're going to start with Dansko. So we have a bunch of different brands. We kind of tried to get in at least 1 or 2 new ones from each collection, so that if you have a specific brand that you love, that you can go ahead and grab a boot from them. Especially fall break is next week, so if you have a kid or a grandkid in school and you're going somewhere cold, we wanted to go ahead and get some in ahead of fall break. So that's what you get when you shop local with somebody that lives in your city and is your neighbor, is we know when fall breaks are. So first up is Dansko. This little boot, this collection has always been fabulous. I think this is the 5th or 6th year we've done it. And what makes it so great is this part. It is waterproof. So if we have a wet, rainy winter like we usually do, this is a great option because it's going to keep your feet dry. It's going to keep your feet toasty. So those mornings when it's pouring down rain and it's like 1 degree from being snow, and so you still have to get out in it and it's still cold, it's just not cold enough and you're wet, this is a fabulous option. So this little heel is about 1 inch, so gives you a little bit of a lift without too much, has that rubber outsole so it's nice and grippy, has the inside zip, so nice and easy to get in and out of, and then this is a locking zipper, so if it's down, it locks in place, so it's not gonna slip on you. So that's a really nice feature too. In this season, they came out with the suede back and the leather front. So That part's really nice because you get the dressier of the fronts. If you wear it with a longer pant to the office, you're going to get the dressy aspect. But then I love this kind of whip stitching with the suede in the back. It just gives it a little detailing and makes it fun instead of just being another basic black boot that will still go with everything, but it gives it a little bit of interest. It also comes in brown. So the brown version is here. So this is kind of your chocolate brown with your cognac back. Again, the whip stitching, you can see the detailing even more in the brown than you can with the black. This is such a good jeans boot, navy boot, all of those like warm fall colors. This would be adorable with a chunky sweater and your ivory creams. So really great neutral booty. Okay, next up is one of my favorites. This is from Soft Waves. So at the shoe shows, there's like, think of it, if you've been to Randolph's under the Christmas tree, it's like that. So there are like booth after booth after booth after booth set up. It's like Randolph's under the Christmas tree times 10 as far as how big it is. But just to give you an idea. So the brands kind of set around the aisles like their best of the best. So they're really fun, they're really different, they're really special, so that when the shoe store owners are going around, they can kind of see like, oh my gosh, that's really pretty and really different. This is one of the ones that they set like right on the aisle because it is just so pretty and special. So it's a leather and it has, this one has stuffing inside it. Let me take it out so you can feel you can see the softness of the leather. So normally when it looks like this, it's a true patent leather. This is actually a leather that they like paint this finish on. So look how soft this is. So normally patents are like, you're gonna have to break it in, is kind of the warning that you get on the way out the door. So hang in there with it, you've got this. This is one of those that already feels good. So it has that really soft leather. It has the soft upper. It has some goring in the ankle. So if you have a bigger ankle or a bigger leg, it can kind of stretch around. I love this chocolate buckle. It is just that perfect, warm, really deep, really beautiful brown. It goes well with black. It goes with navy. Like it goes with everything. This is trending like crazy this fall. This is one of those, they hit it out of the park. I love the wooden block heel. I love the rubber outsole. Soft Waves is known for super comfy, so it has that bendable forefoot. And then it has this cushioned footbed that comes out of it. So this is the perfect fall boot. The biggest issue with this one is it's limited edition. So it's one of those, like when it's gone, it's 4 to 6 weeks to get back in. But worth the wait, A, and B, we have it right now. So if you've been looking for the perfect chocolate brown boot for fall, this is a great one to come in and grab. And we haven't even fully received it in the system. So this one is one of the ones that we're like, okay, we've got to get it in because it's so pretty. Okay. Next, this is also from Soft Waves. I love this little boot. I just feel like this screams like fall in Vermont. It is just so happy, so soft, that suede leather, that textured stretch. So it almost looks like a sweater, but this is actually, it's goring. So really pretty detailing. I love the piping through the top. So that gives it a really flattering, really neutral, almost like a wallaby look to it, but just so classic and so fun. And then this outsole is a higher wedge than what they usually do, but it's platformed out so much that it's only an inch of pitch and it weighs nothing. So whatever they did with this construction, this is another. Soft Waves this year just got it right. And I love it when brands just get it right because they fit and they feel good. This does have that zip and it goes all the way down. So look how much that opens up. And then again, that really soft, cushioned, removable, archy footbed to make it feel good all day long. This one, even though it looks like a really substantive, that's not the right pronunciation, but a boot that is like a chunky boot that would take up a lot of room in your suitcase. This thing is going to pack decently flat, and it's so lightweight it's not going to weigh it down. So this is really cute, really classic, a great little jean shoe. Throw on with a long skirt, throw on with a dress, just that perfect in between neutral for fall. Okay, this one's also great. There are just a lot of really great ones. This also just came in. So this is your knit stretch soft waves bootie. So this is all stretch, so it's like a sock fit on top. There is some extra reinforcement underneath the toe so that you have some stability where you're not going to go through it, but it is just going to move around. Look at that. It's just going to move around like all the bumps and lumps on your feet, but feel fabulous and look fabulous while you wear it. It has that nice flexible forefoot, has that nice stacked heel, wide base, so really easy on, easy fit, easy to wear, one you can wear for family pictures if you're doing fall photos. You can wear it walking and traveling, out to lunch, and again, it just kind of packs flat because it's that sock fit and isn't going to weigh down your bag. It is a pull-on too, which I really like, so I tend to have kind of bony ankles, for lack of a better word. So this is nice that there's no zipper, there's no buckle, there's nothing to rub. It just feels really, really good and is such a good classic look. I love this knit that they used on it, and has that really cool suede leather detailing up the back, which is really elongating and really pretty from behind when you're walking away. So really cute. This one is also from Soft Waves. And then last from the boot collection for Soft Waves for this month is this one. So this is perfect for our Alabama weather. These are all holes, so you see my hand inside of it. So you can put on a sock with it. You could put on a chocolate sock and make it look a little more dark brown. You could put on black and have it look like two-tone, navy. Like, this is a fun way where you could do a sock. But I love boots like this when it is 90 degrees, like yesterday in almost October, without a sock, just barefooted, because it's like an air-conditioned shoe. It's gonna be super breathable, fit like a sandal but look like a boot, and then you have the covered toes, so you're not gonna see the toe cleavage. You're not gonna have to worry about a pedicure. So again, just a perfect little fall breezy boot here for Alabama that's really great for this in-between time when you want to look like you're wearing fall clothing but not sweat. So this is a really good option. This has that same flexible forefoot, same block heel, so really, really comfy. Definitely good for all day long kind of wear. So cute for the office, even with a suit, to transition into fall out of your sandals. Okay, next, this is Reeker. So we'll actually do the other Reeker boots with this one. I didn't think about that. So this is Reeker. These are cheaper. So most of these, slash all of these, are like right around $150. So if you're wanting just like, especially if you're packing for a fall break and you're going, I just need to like grab one more thing, like this is perfect for that. So this is waterproof. So anytime it has this text kind of label on it, that means it's waterproof. So great for rain, great for grippy. If you're volunteering, like if you're having a fall carnival and you're gonna be outside and it's gonna be muddy and nasty, but you still want to look cute, this is what that's for. So definitely decently functional, has that rubber outsole, has some nice grip to it. So if you are doing like an Ireland, England wet trip, this would be good, but can still dress up. We have this kind of cognac suede cuff on it, full adjustability through the laces, and then the best part, it has this zip. So once you get the laces where you want them, you just zip in and out of them, and it has this wool lining. So nice and cozy, gonna keep you dry. The great thing about wool is it's kind of temperature regulates. So because it stays dry, it doesn't change to the temperature outside. It helps keep your feet regulated and dry. So that's a really nice function. If you are traveling or if you're planning on going somewhere cold or you're just prepping for our falls, this is such a cute option. We have a couple of other boots from Reeker as well. So we have this one. This is one, those of you that have bought it have called back and said, I want more colors. And I'm like, that's not a thing. We would love to have more colors. But they don't make them, so unfortunately it's just black. So, but we can fit you in other things, which, y'all, I had the weirdest experience happen yesterday. I went into a store, I'm not going to say what store, but I went into a store to get new concealer because my concealer's out. I've worn the same concealer since college, which is like red flag number 1. I should have changed concealers by now. But I went in to buy a new one, and the girl working in the benefit section, I was like, hey, I just need another one of these. And she was like, that's not this. And I was like, no, it definitely is. I've worn it for 15 years. She went, no, that's the only one we make. I was like, okay. So she yelled to her friend who was doing eyebrow waxing, and her friend was like, I said, I'm pretty sure this is this. Can you help me? I need more concealer. And she goes, they don't make that anymore. And I was like, okay, is there a replacement item? She said, no. I was like, all right, I'm just going to wander around and try to find my own new concealer. But if y'all have any concealers that you love, send them my way, because clearly I'm in need of a new concealer. It was cracking me up. I was like, is there a replacement? No. Okay. And I turned to my husband. I was like, this is why customer service is a weird thing and why we harp on it, because it's like, please help somebody find something else if they love it. But anyways, all of that to say, this is one of those boots. If you wanted another color, there's not another thing, but I promise we'll help you find something else that works. So, long story, that was a tangent. This is, again, that Reeker text, so totally waterproof. My favorite part of this boot. It is a double zip. If y'all have shopped with us on these lives ever before, you know I love a double zip. It fully opens up. Look at that. So if you have a hard time getting a shoe on, if you have kids and are distracted, if you have a bad hip or knee, so your body only bends certain ways, this is such a nice feature. It also helps if you have a custom orthotic that you're putting in there, because it makes it so that even if it's a chunky, big orthotic that you can only fit in tennis shoes, this makes it so you can really fit it in nicely into this boot. So the other part that people are loving is this outsole makes it so it moves, so you really get like where you can feel the ground, but not in a bad way. It just moves with the ground and with your foot. So super comfy, cute little ruched kind of active booty. Definitely more casual than a lot of the other boots, but super comfy. Next up, is this the right one for next up?
Yes.
Okay. Next up we have on this little brown slip-on, so cute, really easy pull on, double gore, has the heel, but it has the platform, so not much pitch, has some flexibility. The traction on this is fabulous, so if you are doing corn mazes, or I hate corn mazes, haunted houses, walking through hay in a hay field, going to Tate's Farms to do the pumpkin thing, I do love that. This is a really good option for that, because it's going to keep your feet covered, keep the hay from getting in, but be nice and grippy as well. So really cute little brown option. And this one is not the Reeker text, so this is not waterproof, but it is going to hold up to elements well. And then the black one is the Reeker text, so this is, we're back to waterproof. So it has some flexibility through the forefoot, but just a nice little classic black booty. You have the inside zip, and then you have the goring on the outside, and this has that same wool lining, so it's going to help keep your feet nice and dry without being too hot. So such a cute little option. Classic black leather, and again, these are, all of the Reekers are like right around $150, so the price point on those is really good if you're ready for a boot but not ready for like a boot, like the boot for fall. And if y'all have any questions, good morning Sarah, good morning Amy, good morning Abel. If y'all have any questions, feel free to comment on Instagram and I can respond live. On Facebook, we can go back in a little bit and answer. Okay. Next up is Archipelago. This is a really great little sock fit company. All of their stuff for the most part is non-leather, it's man-made. So it's just like a stretchy microfiber that it's naturally water resistant. And so like I got a pair of these before we went to Alaska, and they were awesome because it's like, it's wet, but we were on a cruise, so it was a little bit dressy. So it's like, what in the world am I supposed to wear for tromping around Alaska, but also wanting to dress up some and have limited space because we flew? So this is perfect for all of those things. So stretchy, water resistant, nice and flexible, grippy. Their arch support is through the outsole. So this is what they call a dual arch support. That really helps stabilize and support that midfoot to help keep you from pronating or supinating. But it's really comfy for being in all day. And then this heel construction really gives you some padding in that heel. So if you do have plantar fasciitis, this is going to lift you up just a little bit and be really comfortable. We have it in gray and in black. It comes in a bunch of colors. So if you love purple, we can ship in a purple for you. Like, they're very fun on the colors because it's microfiber, so they don't have to, they're not as limited by what colors you can dye a leather and it successfully stay that color and not look cheap. The microfiber is just like, it comes in hundreds of colors, so there's a bunch of different color options. This is also a great little Christmas gift. So if you're already planning ahead for Christmas, this is an easy, just like, grab for mom, grab for grandma, grab for the person in your life that loves to travel. And I think they're like $130, $140. So a good Christmas gift price. And then last but not least, and we have more boots. These are just what's just come in that we wanted to highlight for you guys. But last but not least is this 4Cs. These are what I call sheep hug comfy. This is like a literal sheep is hugging your foot. The shearling goes all the way down into the toe and it's on the footbed. So if you are not a Monday morning person, for example, and you hate being cold, this is the boot for you. I'm like that. Like, my feet stay cold in the winter. I'm kind of grouchy on Monday mornings. Why we do this as a Monday morning live, I don't know. It's because when y'all are awake and happy. But this is just, you can put your foot in it and instantly feel good. It has that diamond arch support, so you get the metatarsal arch and the medial arch. It has a bunch of cushion. It's a fun boot, so it's like really stylish with the shearling in it. It's like an elevated luxury Ugg. It's just really, really cute, really comfy, and y'all are cracking me up. We have already sold out of so many shearling styles because they're just cozy and comfy, and I think all of us are ready for it to not be 90 degrees. So this is such a good one. It's even cute, like dressed up. It's definitely one when you put it on and wear it out, your friends are gonna be like, those are so fun. What are those? Where did you get them? And that's what makes everybody happy, not just you. But that's what this is. So, and that's from 4Cs. So that's a sampling of our boots. So cute, it's scary. This will be a continuing series as we get more boots in. We'll add to our boots collection from now until Halloween. If you have any questions, feel free to message us. We're here 10 to 6 Monday through Saturday. Next week is fall break, so if you're going on a trip and you are like pulling out your stuff and realizing I'm like 0% prepared for this, we are happy to help you shop shoes. We can't handle the rest of it, but we can get your shoes so that you can actually go and enjoy and do on your trip. I know a lot of you are doing Europe, a lot of you are doing Caribbean, a lot of you are doing New York, so if you have any of that and you're panicked about what you're gonna wear, especially all this rainy season, I feel like no matter where you're going, right now it's rainy. Like, Europe's in rainy season. If you're in the US, we have hurricanes that are coming. So if you need something waterproof, we have that covered. And then we have some really great leather sneakers that will get you covered as well. So as always, thank you so much for shopping small with us, and we will see you soon. Bye everybody. Have a wonderful Monday.